Choosing the right tech stack for your mobile app in 2025 can make or break a success. With Flutter, React Native and native development evolving fast, here's how to pick the best one for your app without wasting time or money. Let's get straight into it. So let's start with Flutter. So Flutter is great for its great performance and scalability, as Flutter is dominating the cross-platform space, and for good reason, because with Flutter you get fast UI rendering with a single code base using the Dart programming language. And with Flutter, when you compile the code, it compiles it down to native code, so the performance is going to be top tier, especially when you're working with animations and complex UI. It's really ideal if you're building an MVP now, but you're planning to scale it later, because its widget-based structure handles growth really well. But the disadvantage with Flutter is that the app size can be clunkier and bigger than a React Native app or a native app. And while Dart is a powerful programming language, it is not as widely adopted as React Native with JavaScript, so finding experienced developers with Flutter and Dart can be a bottleneck sometimes. But in regards to the bottom line, Flutter is great if you want speed, scalability, and near-native performance, and you're okay in investing in using the Dart programming language. Next we have React Native, which is the best for ecosystem and flexibility. So React Native is still a strong choice in 2025, especially if you're already in the JavaScript, TypeScript ecosystem, because you can build fast and iterate quickly thanks to the hot reload and the massive library ecosystem. With the developer availability in regards to React Native, it isn't a problem because there's tons of JavaScript developers out there. And if you need to integrate APIs or work with web and mobile in parallel, React Native really shines here. But there is a trade-off with React Native because it builds to native code, which means performance can take a hit in animation-heavy or resource-intensive apps. And if your app depends on custom device features, things can get really complex fast when you're working with React Native. So in regards to the bottom line of React Native, choose React Native if you want speed, flexibility, and you're building on top of it existing JavaScript knowledge or frameworks. And by the way guys, if you're really unsure about which platform to choose or which product fits your one best, you can click on the link below to book in a call with me, and I'll help you out plan it out strategically in choosing the best platform for you. Now we have also native app development. So the great thing about native app development is that it's really best for high performance and complex apps, because sometimes you just need to take advantage of all the raw power in an Android device or an iOS device. So native development can include Swift for iOS and Kotlin for Android, which gives you the best possible performance and deep integration with the device hardware, because you're also going to be getting full control over the UX, UI, and no reliance on third-party bridges. For apps that handle heavy logic, you're working with AR, VR, complex animations, or offline first-hand experiences, native app development is still king here. But the disadvantage is that you're going to be paying for it a lot higher, as native app development comes with a lot higher costs. So you're going to be expecting a higher cost and a lot more expensive developers and longer timelines. And yes, you're going to be needing to maintain two separate code bases if you're planning to launch your app on both Android and iOS at the same time. So you're going to have a team for Android separately and a team for iOS separately. So this isn't going to be ideal for lean teams. So the bottom line is, go for native app development when performance and precision is a non-negotiable, like in fintech, healthcare, or high-stakes enterprise apps. So what about these less popular frameworks, including .NET MAUI and PWA? .NET MAUI has primarily been used in government agency apps which have been developed, and it's a framework that I don't really recommend unless you're really deep in the Microsoft ecosystem, as it does play well with C# and Microsoft Azure, but it's still a framework that I don't really recommend. Progressive web apps are okay for very basic use cases like event apps, loyalty programs, or internal tools. But the problem with these less popular frameworks, including PWA and .NET MAUI, is that they lack the flexibility and the wide range of community support, rather which Flutter and React Native has. And especially in 2025, where the ecosystem maturity matters, especially when you're debugging, hiring, and scaling, I wouldn't recommend using .NET MAUI and PWA. I would only recommend it if it clearly meets your business use case, if you're working on, say, a government project, or you're planning to transition out of using a .NET MAUI or PWA to another framework, and not just because they're trendy and because the government was using it in the past. So here's the final verdict and the 411. Use Flutter if you want top-tier cross-platform performance and a native-like user experience on both Android and iOS within one code base. Use React Native if you value flexibility, a fast build process, and a friendly JavaScript tech stack. Use native app development, Swift or Kotlin, or both, for maximum performance and deep hardware access. And use .NET MAUI and PWA if only they really match the specific tech stack that you need or internal business needs. Now guys, if you're still not sure which tech stack which fits best for your app, what I would like for you guys to do is to click on the link below to book in a free call with me, and we'll discuss what your app idea is, how I can help you, and help you choose the best tech stack for your app to help bring it to life. Thank you so much for watching, and if this video has helped you out a lot, don't forget to smash the like button down below, subscribe for more videos to come, and I'll see you in the next one.